The small and medium business owners, they in general wear a lot of hats, including the finance hat. Now they have brilliant ideas, they have brilliant products, and they're operationally very good in their businesses. But what they lack is a support which helps them look forward. They have a very good network of bookkeepers and accountants, which help them keep their books compliant, which help them report on what happened in the business in the past. But what they don't have is someone who can help them guide for the future, who can help them in taking their strategic decisions in the future. For example, I worked with digital marketing business. They had brilliant product. They had amazing ideas. They catered to the market of what was required at that time. But even after 1 year of business operations, they were not in profit. They were not even close to breaking even. When I stepped in, when I started working with the business owners, did a lot of digging, we did a lot of due diligence, and what we came across was they did not have the right pricing model. They were not pricing their services in a proper way, and they were kind of underbilling their customers. When we discovered this problem, when we addressed the problem, when we rectified the issues, in about 6 months' time, they were able to see the change. They were able to see the profit. They were able to see cash being generated in the business. And this is just the example of the capability gap. They had their books perfectly maintained. They had the taxes paid, their GST paid. Everything was properly done. What they lacked was a financial expertise of someone looking into what's happening inside of their services, what's happening from the pricing point of view, because the owners, they were very good in operations. It was their idea, and they were very busy in growing the business. They did not have the time or the resource to look into what was happening in the business.
Okay. So so you looked at what they were doing, you looked at their pricing model, or you advised them on a pricing model. What were the results? What happened after that?
So when they were pricing, they were going by gut feeling. They were not. So with my work, I converted all of their operations into numbers, into reports to actually see what their basic cost base was. And from there, build a pricing model which changed with the number of clients or with the size of clients that they had. And that really uncovered the problem, and it helped them price the service in the best possible way.
Okay. So how did it help them? If we were to compare before and after, before they got that advice about how they were running their business to after they got the advice to how they were running the business, what was the difference between the results that they saw?
They were able to see profits within the first 6 months of implementing the new pricing model, which they were not able to see in the first whole year of the operations that they were running.